Yok bence. Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's
Honestly, as if Jessica don't go do nanny work somewhere before. If you see how Jessica they do with Alume,
Balafi, where's your house? Close to Silent. Agbana Street.
Yeah.
You know that gear house? That is one. The one in the middle there. Root.
Yes.
They are plaiting her hair. That side.
I don't know.
See, but you know my maize, where I plant my maize. You see that Josephine signboard that side. You see maize that place. That side though, across the hand. No, but I'm just showing you if we are going by the road like this, before you reach the main road, there's one Josephine signboard. The other side. You have not passed that place. So I want you to help me do something. I plant like 5 ridges of granite. I want you to come and meet that girl. Help me and weed. Today in the evening. Do you used to weed that? Who is go and tell that girl that I'm calling her. I'll be touching them, then I will tell you. Yes, that short one. He will tell you.
They're seeing you now. Let me mute the video. Because they're seeing you. So what we'll do is that you will tell them that you will send them the video, the slides at the end of the lectures.
But they're supposed to be seen.
They are supposed to be seeing you, but
Yes.
this is the first lecture. No, you will do the introduction, then we'll put the slide here so that you can be seeing it. Because if I say I will go into that setting now, it will take more time.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to. Ma,
Okay.
you have how many of your students? 3. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people are on already. So come now. Tomorrow is what time?
It's 10.
10. That means I'll have to try to come on time so that we set up and position the videos properly before the start time. Because as it is now, Okay, where this? Oh, which one are we dealing with? This one, ba? This one, ba? Yeah, this is relating concept to social development.
Mm,
Is this one, ba?
okay. History of social standards. Nigeria.
And you see, is the concept.
Yeah, yes.
So I want to on your this thing now.
Okay.
I want to activate your video. Start.
No concept in gender,
There is.
but in social standards.
Yes, in social. See, social. Oh, you got to.
Good morning, student.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
ma.
ma.
Good
I'm
morning.
very sorry. I'm trying to put one or two things together. That's why it's taking time. How are you people today? Hello?
Fine, ma. Fine, ma.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
Well
ma. We
done.
can hear you, and we can
Yes, ma.
hear you, ma.
Okay.
All right. I am saying that this lecture, sorry for starting late, a little bit late, is because I was trying to put one or two things together. And I want to believe that my colleagues have started with you and we want to proceed today. So I'm continuing from where he stopped on the concept relating to social development. The slide may not be showing now, so that it will not take our time, but subsequently, maybe tomorrow, by the special grace of God, we will use the slide. So we are looking at the broadening conceptualization of development. Development is a kind of improvement in people's way of life to achieve social objective. And I'm going to share with you some concepts that we are going to discuss in this lecture. If you have any challenge, you can alert me so that we discuss together. And moreover, I want it to be a kind of discussion method. So we're going to start with the concepts relating to social development. Like one, we are looking at equity. Equity. Equity refers to the relationship between equality, that is and the fairness in the distribution of rights and opportunity. Equity is from the word equal. When something is equal, it means that nobody is cheating another person. Everybody is having a fair share. But today in our society, we see that there are so many people who are not receiving equal things. Some people who are not even supposed to have access to some goods or to some resources, they are having. Why people who are entitled to it, they are not really having it. But when there is equity in our community, in our society, we see there will be fairness in the distribution of rights and opportunity. everybody will have an equitable societal limits to all this inequality. But what is happening today is not like that. And we are trying to tell us that as students and as citizens of the nation, we need to have equity, an equitable kind of opportunity that it will be ascribed to each and every one of us. We need to have the same equal rights, either in economic or political rights, or in any other thing at all. Even people who are vulnerable, they also need to have equal rights in the society, because they have potential to do something. They may be vulnerable, but they have potential to do one thing or the other, which will make them to perform their duty or to contribute to the development of the society which they belong. So equity will provide equal rights into economic, into political, or even social rights. So equity is very, very important, and we need to make people to do things that will not discriminate one person from another. We have another concept. Another concept is the concept of accountability. Accountability. As leaders, as planners, as decision makers, and anybody in any position at all, we should be able to give account. We should be able to give account of whatever we are doing. We should not use our position to oppress others or to exploit others. So if you are a leader, you are a planner, you are a decision maker, and others in position of authority, we should not use the law to oppress others, but we should be able to answer anything that is demanded of us, either to our clients or to other people who are under us. So accountability is another concept that is related to social development. Are we going with me? Are you with me?
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
with you,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. We are with you, ma'am.
Okay. So far we have discussed about equity. We also discussed about accountability. Then we look at another concept, which is transparency. You know, when you say something is transparent, it means there is no hidden thing. There is no hidden agenda. There is no hide and seek kind of game in whatever you are doing. So you and I, performing one duty or the other in our society, need to be transparent. There's nothing like I've taken my decision and that is final. And nobody can challenge it. Anything I do, either in dark or anywhere, nobody can challenge it. When you are transparent, when you are somebody that is transparent, it means that your decision, people are seeing it. Your decision can be criticized, your decision can be improved, or whatever you are doing, you are giving a kind of giving people a way of maybe modifying what you are doing. You are transparent. You are not hiding anything from people. Because when you make wrong decision, it affects the society. And when you pass anything without proper explanation, people may not understand you. So transparency is another concept that we need to take into consideration. It's very, very important. You need to take to consideration. Be transparent. Somebody comes to you, why are you behaving like this? You need to tell the person that this is why. You give some reasonable reason that will convince the people that this person is very, very transparent. We can follow this person as a leader. We can modify whatever he has done. Transparency will help people to maybe give you even reasonable suggestion that will help you. So having said all this, we see that transparency will help you to make progress in whatever you are doing in the society. Anything you are doing, when you are transparent, you don't have any skeleton in your cupboard, you don't have any hidden agenda, you don't have anything that people will say he's just on his own. You know, transparency will help other people to say, this is a good leader we can follow. Even if he's making some mistakes, we can tell him politely and he will take to it. Are we together?
Yes, ma. We are with you,
All
ma.
right. Okay. Now it seems I'm the only one talking. This time around now, I want us to look together at the concept of vulnerability. Vulnerability. Who can tell me, what do you understand by vulnerability? Yes? Who is answering us? Vulnerability. Elizabeth, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
Yes, can you just share with us, who is a vulnerable person? Can you just let us know who is a vulnerable person?
Understanding a vulnerable person is not physically weak, but doesn't have a voice to speak. Hello, ma'am.
This thing is not very clear. Can you say it better now?
Please, remove it. I said vulnerability. A vulnerable person is someone that is weak. And to narrow it down to the society, is weak in the sense that doesn't have voice to speak. And weak, that is, let me use social weakness, doesn't have the voice to speak, and then doesn't have money to cater for him or herself. I can as well said a poor person that cannot also defend him or herself is being considered as a vulnerable person.
Yes, that's good attempt. Can anybody add anything to it? Who is a vulnerable person? I think how many of us
Hello,
are
ma.
in this class? Yes.
Hello, ma.
Joseph.
Good morning, ma.
Morning, how are you?
Yes. Yeah, I'm fine, ma.
Well done.
A vulnerable person is a person that is exposed to attack or harm, either physically or emotionally.
Yes. Either physically or emotionally. And the person may not be able to reply back, isn't it?
Yes.
May not have the capacity, or it may not
Yes.
have what it takes to defend himself or
Depends.
herself at that particular time. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, thank you. So, vulnerability. These are some of the individuals or groups. Maybe relatively, they have the disadvantage because of their physical or mental disability. Grace, you want to say something? Grace, you can say it, oh, you
No,
are
ma, I think
loud. All right.
no, good
Go
morning,
ahead.
ma. I think it was a
Honey,
mistake.
how are you?
Good morning, ma.
Good
It
morning.
was
How
a
are you?
mistake.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
ma. Yes, ma.
So you don't want to contribute to our discussion? Bashi.
I just joined now, ma.
Okay. Bashi. Are you hearing me? Bashi. Won't I want us to contribute. It should be a discussion, a kind of discussion, a class. It's not just somebody who will be talking. Bashi is not hearing me. Precious. Hello, Precious.
Yes, ma. Good morning, ma.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, ma.
Okay,
So a
what do you
vulnerable
understand?
person is, I feel, is someone that is deprived of something that cannot, and they can't help themselves in getting that thing.
Okay, that's in a nutshell. Somebody, it's not just by size. It's not just by intelligence, but they don't have the ability to help themselves. They may be physically, they may have some physical disability or mental disability to defend themselves at that particular person, at that particular time. So, vulnerability, in a nutshell, is a kind of situation when an individual or groups, we can see what is happening in our society now. Look at what happened at Yewata about a few days ago. It's a clear example of vulnerability. The people may be more in number. You may see people who are even taller, that they have strength, but when you talk of arm, they don't have something to defend themselves. That's a kind of a vulnerability. Or somebody who is having mental challenge. You're having mental challenge, you cannot coordinate well. It may be that somebody is even passing a kind of a trauma seriously, and he cannot coordinate himself or herself. So the person may not be able to defend himself or herself. So vulnerability may happen either physically or mentally. And that's why you see some people, some men, they will just harass some ladies and force them to have sexual intercourse with them. The lady may not be able to defend herself, but if the man has more power, more strength than the lady, the man will overpower the lady. And you can see some children too. who go about, as a result of their disability. Some people use it as a point of reaching out to them and oppress them, and also exploit them. Vulnerability. So vulnerability, it can be used in either political arena or cultural or even race. What do we see today? You will see that some race they will discriminate another one. They feel they are more superior than other race. Even in our society, in Nigeria as a country, when you mention some ethnic groups, they'll feel they are more better. We are more better than other tribe, because they may be more in number, or they may have some godfather, so to say, that makes them to feel they are better than other ethnic groups. So vulnerability is a group typically and less able. They take advantage of the less privileged. They take advantage. That is, if you have the opportunity, they take the advantage. It happens also in a workplace. In workplace, when you are the boss, you may want to use the opportunity of being at the top or the leader to oppress people. So people may not have say in one thing or the other. They will just tell you, if I'm in charge, if I'm in control of this place, just obey. And if that person has no way by which he or she can defend himself or herself, may be forced to be subject to any condition that comes as a result of vulnerability. Are we together? Are we following?
Yes, ma. Yes,
All
ma.
right. All right. So we now move to another concept. We are looking at concept of engagement and empowerment. Concept of engagement and empowerment. When you talk of engagement, when you talk of empowerment, what do you understand by that? Engagement, empowerment. Can somebody tell us, or what is the difference between engagement and what's the difference between empowerment? Yes? Response from you now. Who is responding? Engagement, empowerment.
Hello, ma.
Yes, I'm listening. That's Joseph.
Okay. Yes, ma. For me, the engagement here, for instance, maybe you want a community to benefit from maybe a particular training. You go to the community, you engage them by training them on that particular thing that you want them to know about. But coming to the empowerment, after the training, you may decide that, okay, the training now, you need to what train them on, maybe tailoring. It is time to provide the machine, the equipment for them to make use of it. That is empowerment.
Thank you. Any other contribution? Any addition? Nobody is talking. Precious. Precious.
Ma,
You are not talking.
ma, I can hear you, ma.
You
So
can't hear me. Can you
empowerment
hear
is
now?
enabling someone with empowerment is enabling someone with the ability to do something. Hello, ma.
I'm hearing you.
Can you hear me, ma?
I'm hearing
Okay,
you.
I said empowerment is enabling somebody with the ability to achieve something, to do something. That's empowerment. Then engagement is permit me to use the word, bringing somebody on board, as in inculcating them into it, as in an action, an activity. That's the best I can. With my own little knowledge, that's what I can say now, ma.
You have tried now. Who is it? Bashi Wunti. Bashi Wunti. The man in the cap, Hausa cap. Are you hearing at all? Because if you are hearing, you are supposed to contribute. You are supposed to make your presence note. You are supposed to make sure that you are hearing what you are saying and contribute in your own way. Bashi Wunti. Connect to your mic and speak to me, oh. It's not responding. All right. Two people have explained to us what engagement is and what empowerment also is. I want everybody in this lecture to participate. I don't want anybody to just be listening and listening. And perhaps hope you are not doing other things. You are just showing your appearance to show that you are participating. That's why I want it to be interactive. It's not that you put your this thing there and you go and cook in the kitchen. Is that okay? Are you people hearing me?
Yes, ma. We are with you, ma.
I need your participation. I need you people to interact. That's why I'm calling you by name. All right.
Okay,
We are
ma.
going on. When you talk of engagement, particularly it is social impact assessment. It's a kind of putting somebody maybe who is not doing anything before. The person is just there. It's not that the person does not have ability to do something to help himself or herself, but he may lack the opportunity. Or some persons may even have some materials or some resources that can help them. But if they don't know how to make use of that resources, the resources will just lie there waste, and they will just be like that. So in order to make that resources to be alive or to be useful, or the resources to the benefit of others, you will engage them. Or they may not even have anything at all to show forth for anything. But you, either as a leader or as an individual, you have something that can benefit others. Then you now go and engage them. You go and bring them. You know that some people have some potential they don't even know about. until they are being engaged. Until they are being engaged. If you don't engage somebody to be a footballer, how will you know that the person can play ball? Or if you are a teacher, for instance, in a school, you don't give home a homework to your students. You don't even give them work to do. You don't test their knowledge. How do you know that their IQ level? So if you really want to know people, it's by engaging them, bringing them into a situation that will bring out their potentials. There are so many people that have a lot of potentials, but they are not using them. Nobody engage them. It's like if you want to know that somebody can drive, and there is no motor to drive, there is no motorcycle to drive, there is no bicycle to drive or to ride, then how do you know that that person can ride bicycle? How do you know that somebody can drive a car when it's not engaged? Engagement is a way by which you bring out people to a situation whereby you make use of them. And in this our course is by which maybe you have a community to develop, and let's say government want to do some things in that community, give some social amenities. What do? You have to engage the people. If you don't engage, when you engage the people, you know somebody who can be mason's work, you know somebody who can do carpentry work, you know somebody who can even dig the ground, so that maybe there will be a passage, or flood will flow through and go to the other side. So engagement will give you the opportunity.
We no longer hear you, ma.
Give you the opportunity, and the people opportunity to participate in one project or the other that will benefit them. So in other words, engagement is the act of participation in one project or the other that will be of benefit to the community. When we talk of empowerment, like the definition or the explanation that some of our friends gave, empowerment, when you empower somebody, it means that you are giving the person support. Like somebody said, when you have trained somebody, you just leave the person like that. You train somebody to do a tailoring work. The person can sew. You carry your machine there. You train the person how to cut clothes, how to sew, how to weave, and you just leave the person there. The person may forget after being engaged. But if you want to help the person to have benefits and to really be useful to his or her community, you go beyond just engaging them. You empower them. Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
ma.
Sorry
Yeah.
for the break. The HOD called me and said I'm not in the class. That's why I'm asking him. Can we go on now?
Yes, ma, we can go on, ma.
Okay. Oh, Amos, how are you? Amos. Dende.
Fine, thank God, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Well done. Who is a class rep here?
Elizabeth, ma'am. Mrs. Elizabeth.
Okay, Elizabeth is the class rep.
Yes, ma'am.
Elizabeth, if you have any challenge, just call me. All right. So we are talking about, we have discussed about engagement. We are not discussing about empowerment. Empowerment, like I said before, if you engage somebody in an activity, you engage somebody in an activity, it means that you let's say you are taking your time training the individual, individual how to do some things maybe the person that cannot do before. But empowerment means that you are making provision for the person to have more opportunity to be able to function properly. That was why I brought the illustration of tailoring. It can also be applicable to any other thing. When you give somebody, you train somebody in tailoring, how to cut clothes, how to do one thing or the other, and the person does not have money to buy machine, it means that the knowledge the person has gained, with time, the knowledge will fade away. The knowledge will fade away. But with empowerment, you now decide to empower the person, buy machine for the person, then the person will be able to participate or practice what the person has learned. That's why you see today, government have started doing some things in the country, to empower people. They will organize for youth, organize for women, and after engaging them, they will now empower them. All this be free. You see some people, they will train them in some shops. In some shops, they will train them either as hairdresser or either as bakers. All these people that bake, they bake bread, bake buns, bake biscuits, and one thing or the other, chin chin. After engaging them, training them, they now empower them. They may give them those material to use so that they will be useful to them. Even the people in some criminals, let me put it that way, or some inmates in correlation centers, you see that today, even when they are there, sometimes they may just be there hardening away. They may engage them, doing one thing or the other, so that when they come out from that place, they will not go into doing crime, practicing crime. They will have something to do to show off that it's not good for them just to be participating in crime, but to engage in something that is reasonable and something that can also affect their society positively. So there is difference between engagement and what are we talking about now?
Empowerment.
Yes. So there is difference between engagement and empowerment. So you have to do it. If you are in the society and you're in that position, that's why we are training you. If you are in that position, you have that privilege to engage people, engage them. And don't stop at engagement. You have to empower them. Don't be like some people who are in position and their own interest is their own selfish interest. But they don't think about the poor people. As much as possible, you should be responsible to people who are under you in the society. So we need to do the needful, engage the people, all these people in rural areas. If you don't engage them, definitely those things will come back to us, those of us in the urban center. If you are in the rural area and you are sent there as the representative of government or an organization or an NGO, they send you there, don't divert it. Engage the people. Engage the people. When you engage them, and government also give you resource to empower them, empower them. That's the essence of this lecture. So as much as possible, let's do our best to help people, engage them. Are we together?
Yes, ma.
Yes. Then we now move to another concept of complexity. Complexity. When you say something is complex, what do you mean by that? Who can tell us? And you people are not asking question, no. I expect you to ask question. Complexity. What do you mean by complexity? Amos, can you tell us what you understand by complexity? Amos, are you there? Amos, are you hearing? Grace, can you tell us something?
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Samson, Enyi.
Yes, ma.
How are you?
Fine, ma. Yes, ma. How's the family, ma?
Family is
fine. To my own understanding, complexity is just the state of being complicated.
The state of being complicated.
Yes, ma. State
How?
of being complicated or quality of being complicated.
How? What make it complicated? Tell us more.
Ma?
I said tell us more. What makes it complicated?
And because of factors involved. How would I put it?
Speak, be louder enough. Oh.
I'm trying to. Let me see, how would I? How to put it right now. So that's just the simplest definition I can give.
All right. Yes. Stella. Ngufa. Ngufa.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
Okay. What do you understand by complexity?
Complexity means when things are are similar together, as in they are similar with the same meaning. It makes it complex.
No, I beg to disagree with you.
Okay.
They are
Hello, ma.
similar. Eh?
Hello, ma.
Complexity. Yes, Stella.
Yes, ma, I can hear you.
Uh-huh. I say I disagree with that your illustration or your definition. Complex.
Okay.
When you say complex, we are not saying synonymous, so we are saying complexity.
Yes, ma.
Yes, who can tell us more?
Okay, ma. When we said complexity, we can say complex, something that is difficult, like something that is not simple, it's not straightforward. So that is my own understanding about complexity, ma.
Thank you. When you are talking of complexity, when somebody says this thing is too complex, this thing is very complex, it means that the thing is looking hard. You don't even understand. Sometimes you may even be confused. How do you go about this thing? You don't even understand. What do you do? The thing is so complex, you cannot handle it. You are finding it difficult in handling the situation. That's what makes it complex. Let's say let me use the illustration of a family for you. When you come to the situation of complexity, let's say as a mother in the family, your children are there, probably your spouse is no more alive, your spouse is no more alive, and you are left with the children. There's no food to eat, you don't have enough food, not to talk of wares. And let's say your relation, they are not cooperating with you, so it's making the whole thing to be complex. You don't know where to start from, you don't know what to do, you don't know whom to go and meet, to go and run to and say that please help me out. Oh, when you have solution, then there is no complexity. But when there is no solution and the situation seems to be difficult, and to worsen it, let's say one of your children first sick. If the child is sick and that situation, you are confused, you don't know what to do, how to provide enough food, you are not in that, you don't have that capacity, not to talk of clothing your children or doing one thing or the other. That's a complex situation. So complex situation is difficult situation that seems as if you cannot handle, it. You have no answer to it. That is a complex situation. So complex situation will involve that somebody who have the capacity of helping you out will come out with some results, some things, either to assist you financially or materially or in all the other way. So complexity is a situation, it's a difficult situation that may warrant an individual maybe to do anything, even negative, to harm themselves. That's why you hear today, because they cannot handle their situation, somebody may just go and commit suicide. Or they'll just run away. Let me give you another illustration. If you are a man and your wife is pregnant, You are expecting only one child. Unfortunately for you, you have 3 children. You see, as soon as some men, they discover that, when they go to the hospital and they discover that they are having more children than they were expecting, woman, because the situation has become a life spent. Hospital bill may be there, to buy food may be there, and so many other things. That's a complex situation. Are we following?
Yes, ma.
Yes. Then we talk about aggregation and disaggregation. Aggregation and disaggregation. And somebody explain to us, when you say aggregation, what does it mean? Aggregation and disaggregation. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes, ma. Ma, please, may we hear what you just said, ma?
The concept aggregation and disaggregation. Have you heard now?
Yes, ma. Let me make an attempt.
Try.
Ma, okay. My own understanding about aggravation is something that is worse than the previous. Like we talked about complex. Maybe let me say is becoming, or how do I use the word without using aggravation? Is becoming worse than
It's
before.
aggregation or aggregation.
Okay, not aggravation.
No. It's aggregation.
Okay, ma.
All right. Is anybody trying aggregation? Okay. Let me come in. The concept aggregation, it means is a kind of collective consideration. When people come together, if you see a group that agree together and they want to perform any function, that function will do well. That is, if a group or a community want to perform any function and they agree together, they kind of having a one voice. This thing is good though. They come together, they discuss among themselves, they discuss among themselves and say, let's put in our best. Let's do it. You will see they will come out strong. They will come out strong. And then they will do that project or that activity with all their strength. With all their strength. So, but in other way, aggregation is the opposite of of disaggregation. This means there is no togetherness, there is no consensus, there is no agreement among them. This one may say, let's go this way. The other people say, let's go the other way. Leave him alone. Let him be doing. With that kind of situation, will they make progress? Answer me.
No, ma. There won't be progress,
Without the
ma.
progress, there wouldn't be any much progress. But when they agree together, they have a focus, they have a goal, or they have objective, and everyone come together to have a collective one voice, a kind of action that they are meeting, they are doing it together, and they are carrying themselves along, there will be progress, there will be achievement, there will be, improvement, development. But when there is no agreement, there will be a problem. They will not be able to achieve their goal. They will not be able to make progress. And that is why you see sometimes in our communities today, if people agree together, you will see the evidence in their community. Let's say government or an individual or non-government organization want to do a project for them like borehole, and they have to seek the consent of the people. They seek their consent and they say, yes, we want this. Everybody in that community will be, they will be talking to each other. There are the people who even be encouraging one another, said, let's do this, let's do the other one. Let's do it this way, let's do the other way. They will be directing themselves, saying that if we do this way, we'll benefit. That is a aggregation. But in other way round, if there is no cooperation and there is no agreement, there will be a problem. There will be a problem. There will be they won't achieve their goals. So as much as possible, we need to agree with ourselves. Like this program we are doing now, this online discussion we are doing, it is agreed. And we agree with the school authority. That's why we are doing it. But if we disagree, if Enyi is in his house and is not even connecting at all, and Stella is on his own, on her own, and is not collecting, there will not be success to this problem and to this program. So agreement will bring a success into a group program. There will be significant, change, significant improvement, significant development when there is a aggregation. In other way around, when there is this means the opposite of aggregation. Mean they will not be able to carry out their objective. They will not be able to carry out their goals. They will not be able to do what they are supposed to do. Are we together?
Yes, ma.
And then we move to another concept, and that is contingent. Contingent. Are you hearing me? Amos? Contingent. Who can tell us, what do you understand by contingent? That word is from contingency. Anybody? Nobody? Yeah? Contingent.
Hello, ma.
Yes, are you hearing?
Yes, ma.
Okay, you want to answer us?
Yes, ma. I always
Okay.
want to make an attempt in the absence
No,
of none.
it's very good. It's very good.
Okay, ma. The word contingent, to my own understanding, can be a meaning, can be a group of people united by a common future. Like contingent, it's a word we normally hear, especially in a party system. We hear, where are the contingents? That is to say, where are the group of people for this assignment? I don't know if I'm clear on that. That is my own understanding. Contingent is a group of people united for a particular future. That's what I understand.
And you have tried. Any other person want to try? Like I earlier said, that contingent is from contingency. It has to do with the arrangements made in advance to adapt on anticipated issues. Arrangements made to adapt to changes that arise in the development process. Arrangement that is made in advance to changes that arise in developmental process. Social impact assessment may also help. So when you make a contingent arrangement, a proper arrangement that will help you, that arrangement will now give you a focus on achieving your goals. So it's a kind to be arrangement in advance, that you, before that thing comes up, you made a proper arrangement so that there will be no obstruction, there will be no hindrance, there will be no problem whatsoever. So contingency is an arrangement made in advance to adapt to unanticipated issues or unanticipated changes that arise in the development process. Because when we are doing things, if you don't plan, like people will say, if you fail to plan, you also plan to fail. You plan to fail. So we are moving on in our concept. Then we come to the concept of correlation. Correlation. Who can tell us what is correlation? I think it's used in some formulas like that. So what do you understand by it? Yes, somebody else? Correlation. Amos.
Good morning, ma.
How are you?
Correlation, ma. Correlation is the relationship between two variables.
Please speak. Let us hear you properly. Be close to your
Correlation is the relationship between.
Go ahead.
Two variables.
All right.
Correlation is the relationship between two variables. For example, hello, ma.
I'm hearing you. I'm listening.
Okay. For example, insecurity and poverty.
Okay. Okay. So correlation is the extent to which two or more.
The relationship between two variables.
Yes, the relationship between two or more variables are related. Just like you say, poverty and what? Poverty and what?
Insecurity.
Insecurity. When the land is not insecure, definitely it will lead to poverty, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a kind of relationship. As this one is occurring, then the other one will come to surface. It's a kind of relationship between two variables. When people are suffering, just like this place now that we are having an insecurity problem, that's why people are running away from their environment. That's why people are running away from their environment, and they are trying to run away to secure their lives, trying to run away. When they are running away as farmers, who will farm for us? People will not have enough food. Will not have enough food to eat. People will not have enough food to eat. There will be a problem. So insecurity now will cause poverty, either in the rural area or in the urban center. So sorry, just some minutes. My battery is running low. I want to bring the charger so that I will connect it.
Okay, ma.
Close the door. All right, sorry for the break. So correlation is a kind of relationship It's a kind of some challenges that happen between two or more variables. Is that okay? So that thing that if anything happen, it will not compound, or the result, it will affect other issue. And then we have a salience, salience, SALIENCE. Salience, what do you understand by that? Salience is, in order not to waste more time, it is a relevance of many factors that is difficult because of shift or intensity or silence. Many factors is the relevance of many factors that is difficult because of shift, intensity, or silence. That is, it has to do with perception or value or belief that people attach to some factors. When you believe something or when you value something, you give attention to it, and that value differs from one person to another. What for instance, Stella value may be different from what Elizabeth value. For instance, if Stella value, it means that she can pay for it, she can, put more resources on it. But when you don't value eating pounded yam, it means that you may not even consider it as even any serious food. So silence is a kind of value or the relevance that many people give to many social factors. The intensity, the value, what you give attention to. Some people may say, so I like traveling to my village at least once in a month. Other people may say, I can't go to village, maybe because of the experience they pass through. If they had that in their village, there are many witches there. They may say, I won't go to village, I don't want to die. That's their own belief. They believe attached to that factor. Traveling to see your parents or traveling to your village, identify with your people, may be so important to some people, whereas some people may not count it as anything at all. May not count it as anything. Ruth, are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
Is Ruth hearing me? I want you people have not seen notice today. I want them to at least show that they are participating in this program. So silence is that the relevance that you give to anything, values, either your perception, either your value, your belief about particular thing or the other. And when you have that kind of belief, it's either to make you to make progress, or it will endanger you from making a progress. And if you have a wrong belief on some things, it may also hinder you from participating with others. Then we have another concept which is consensus. Consensus. Yes, that one is a very simple. Hello?
Hello, ma. Excuse me, ma. Yes, ma. The concept you are treating before this next one that you said what we place value on may be different from what another person places value on. I don't get the concepts, ma.
Salience. 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 I mean, what do you call that? Salience. What do you call that, Elizabeth?
It's gotten, ma. Salient.
Now. All right. Okay. And then we move to consensus. That one, everybody should be able to talk about consensus. When you're talking about consensus, what do you mean by consensus? Consensus.
Hello, ma. Yes, ma.
Yes.
Consensus
Yes.
Consensus mean majority agreement or acceptance, or let's consider in a group. In a group is a majority or acceptability or acceptance, and then universally it could be a universal, the popular agreed norm could be consensus.
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 Yes. That is a Japhet.
Yes, ma.
Is that a Japhet that I've just talked now?
Yes, ma.
Where were you hiding before?
My network was disturbing. I relocated to where I have a better coverage. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Maybe because of some of you like that, we may have to maybe run over some of the things that we have discussed before. So okay. Consensus means agreement. Are we in agreement?
Yes, ma.
Yes, ma.
Okay. So consensus means agreement. When a large number of people agreeing on something, it means that the majority carry the vote, as people used to say. They agreed. Many people, their decision, their suggestions, and whatever they are doing, it will help the planners when people are in agreement. For instance, if you want to go and give a kind of project to people in the rural area, some are saying, give us road. Some are saying, no, we don't need road, though. We need a hospital. And some are saying, we need a borehole. When the situation is like that, what happens? There will be disagreement among the people.
Yes.
Means they are not agreeing among themselves. There are a lot of problems here and there, and they will not be able to even to help them. Let me give you another illustration. Like our governor have been trying in doing some roads in Makudi, in particular. There's one area that they wanted to construct that road to them, and the youth there came out and said that they must either pay them. They were not in agreement. Some people will say, probably this project, it is for us, so Let them do it for us. So some people know until they are paid, the program will not function. Are they in consensus with one another?
No, ma.
No.
No.
But if they are in consensus with one another, means that as a government trying to help them, they will agree. Some may even come and give their own contribution to what they can do. They can give their own contribution, to hasten the process so that they will have a bad road. Because when they recount about their experiences of how that road has suffered them, probably somebody was sick and to take the person to the hospital, and before the person get there, the person died on the way. All those kind of terrible something. They may say, let's not resist, so let's agree now. Let's do this thing. That is consensus. Consensus. The people who are planning the program, they will agree with them with all their plans. And as they are, executing the program too, they are on the agreement so that there will be proper functioning. If there's any, challenge in one area or the other, what did they do? They will also come together. They will come together and see how they can help out. How they can help out so that they will be able to solve the problem, so that the program will go on well and it will be to the benefit of the people in the community. So, taken together, we can see that the concepts that we have been talking about, all these concepts are necessary. We need to understand them as related to this course, so that we'll be able to know what we are talking about. When we are talking about some things, or you are hearing about some things, you will know that these things are much more related to our area of study. So because of people who have let's say problem in joining, I want to go through those concepts once again. Like we are talking about conceptualization of development. It's highlighting attention to operationalizing and achieving social objective. And it is relevance to this our course. Very, very relevant to our course. So far, we have talked about equity. Let's talk about equity. Equity comes from the word equal. Come from the word equal. Means that people have to be treated equal in the society. And when you treat people equal in the society, all this what do they call it? Oppression, exploitation, and all the rest will be minimized, even if we cannot totally eradicate. It will be seriously minimized. When you know that your fellow human being, we are equal. It's the same blood that run in your system that also run in another person's system. As somebody doesn't have the financial power as you have, does not mean that the person is not a human being. And when you want to treat somebody you give the right to the right of that individual to him or her. You treat the person equal. Give them equal chance to perform. Equal chance to put in their own contribution. All of us, we have our own potential. And those potential differs from one individual and the other. There are some people who can talk. They talk, they are vocal, they can motivate people, they can push people. There are others that are good in skills, do one skill or the other. So all of us will have our own potentials. So one will know that this person have his own potential, I have my own. Then we are to complement each other. When you know that you are to complement other people, you know that you cannot be like a tree lonely in the forest. A tree cannot even make a forest. That's what people say. So if there is going to be issue of forest, it means that many trees have to be there. So in our society today, we need to know that we are to be equal. Some people are business men and women, some are engineers, some are teachers, some are, in one profession or the other. When we see ourselves, that we are complementing ourselves, we know that we are all humans and we treat ourselves equal. We give the right to the person that is due for the right. And somebody who is wrong, you give the wrong also to that individual. There's also discuss about accountability. Accountability is a process by which you give account. You are able to give account of whatever is committed into your hand in a very simple definition. You are able to give account of whatever that is given into your hand. Maybe as a leader, you are made a leader of a group, of a community. You are made a leader to plan a program. You are made a leader to take decision from others. You should be able to give account as much as possible. Accountability. Be able to give account. Anything that you do, give account to people. That this is how to go about it. This is how you go about it. This is how we are to go about it, or this is how other. And then we talk about transparency. Transparency is a state by which you have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. No reservation. No hide and seek game. Somebody can come to you and say, how do you go about this thing? You are ready to tell the person, this is how I do it. In fact, if you have written something down, you can bring the thing out and say, my activities, these are the things I wrote here. And they are there. Hello?
Hi.
Hi, ma.
Hello?
Hi, ma.
Yes.
Hi, ma.
Yes, ma.
Hello?
We
Hi,
can
ma.
hear.
Okay. Are you asking question?
No.
We are listening,
Okay.
ma.
All right. So for the people who join late, transparency is that you have nothing to hide. Then we talk about vulnerability. Vulnerability is a situation by which some people are disadvantaged more than others. they are disadvantaged more than others, either physically or mentally. And that's why you see some people, they will be molesting others. It's because of their advantages. So those people are vulnerable in the sense that they can be attacked at any time. They will suffer losses, suffer a lot of things. And that was why I used the example of the incident that happened at your water. It's a very pathetic situation. It's not that when you talk of strength or power, that those people have strength or power more than them, but because they are armed, it made the other group vulnerable and they cannot reply back. So vulnerability. We talk about engagement too and empowerment. Engagement is when you come to a situation by which people are involved. They are involved in one activity, progress in their society. They are involved. While empowerment is that you empower them, you make provision. After engaging them, after training them, you now empower them. You give them something that will help them to function properly. And that is the issue that that when you engage people, you empower them. Seems as if our time is running. Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Our time is almost up. Elizabeth?
Yes, ma. For break, ma.
Okay, we'll come back.
Yes, ma. We have to come back by 1 p.m., ma. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay, for 1 hour.
Yes,
So
yes,
that's an addition of 1 hour. It's all right. So
Yes,
till
ma'am.
then. I was told it's 2 hours. I didn't know it's 3. All right. Hello, are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, are we coming back by 1 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
It's all right.
Yes.
So
yes, ma'am. We are coming back by 1 o'clock, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Anyama.
Thanks.
Anya. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, for the rest of us, please don't forget to join using the afternoon link, please. Not this morning link anymore, the afternoon link, please. Thank you.
It's okay. All right. Thank you.
And also,
Elizabeth, close the afternoon link. Send it to me.
All right, ma, we'll do so, ma.
Hello?
Elise, why not just put the afternoon link on the platform? Let us see it. Elizabeth.
It at the platform.
Hello, ma.
Mary.
Ma, I'm requesting for your number, ma.
Okay, 080.
Yes, ma.
080 39.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
78 78.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
56
Yes, ma.
91.
Hi, ma. Thank you, ma.
Hmm.
0
080
Yes, ma.
3978
Yes. Yes, ma.
5691.
Thank you so much, ma.
Elizabeth don't kill me. Did you just say yes, Mama?
What did it say? It's killing you.
Elizabeth, oh no, she just made a comment. I'm laughing.
I say yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay, sorry. I
No,
thought you
it's
said yes,
somebody
Mama.
that is say you kill him now. That's why I'm talking. All right.
No.
Later.
Bye, everyone. See you later.
whatever you have to do.